Look who's here. Let's welcome back to the show from House Oversight. He's Congressman Andy Biggs. Congressman, a pleasure having you on again. So your reaction to Edward Lawrence's report. You know, we just saw that average wages after inflation down 5% to 8% over the last 5 years, but house prices are up nearly 60% over the past 5 years. This is really tough stuff.
Yeah, it is. And you can gaslight the American people and tell them how wonderful it is. But if you're living in the real world, you know that when you go to the grocery store, and I go every weekend with my wife, prices are up. It's a little bit tougher. People are doing, in Arizona, people like to get out where it's cooler. They're doing stay vacations because they can't afford to take the real vacation. People know it at the pump. And it's down from $4.50 to $3.80. But you know what? People still are getting this. And that's where Bill Clinton was right. That's where Ronald Reagan was right. It was always about the economy. That's what drives how people consider the success or the failure of a presidential administration.
You know, a new Equus poll of nearly 1,600 Latino voters in 7 battleground states, more than 4 out of 10 Hispanic voters trust Trump on the border more than Biden. Biden's at 38%. You know, they're saying the top issue is inflation or the economy. We should point out more than 36 million U.S. Latinos are eligible to vote in this year's election. What do you say to that finding?
Well, I think when you talk to legal residents and U.S. citizens, naturalized, who come from Latin American countries, they understand the pressure that just rampant insecurity on the border causes to us as a nation, but they also understand it in a very micro sense. How does it affect their microeconomy? Is it harder for them to get jobs and maintain jobs? And they know the answer is yes. Is it harder for them to have safety and peace in their communities? The answer is yes. And so they know what's happening. Are you keeping drugs out of their community? And this administration is not.
Okay.
And they see it, they feel it, just like the economy.
You know, former President Trump, he's campaigning on cutting taxes. He's saying no taxes on tips. That's going to help millions of service industry workers. You know, what we're really interested in, again, is listening to the president of El Salvador on what taxpayers are really getting for when they pay taxes to the government. Let's listen again to what he said back in February. Watch this.
The real problem is that you pay high taxes only to uphold the illusion that you are funding the government, which you are not. It's shocking, but it's true. The government is funded by money printing, paper backed with paper, a bubble that will inevitably burst. The situation is even worse than it seems, because if most Americans and the rest of the world were to become aware of this farce, confidence in your currency would be lost, the dollar will fall, and the Western civilization with it.
That's scary stuff. You know, there's also this. So your reaction to that, and in the light of what the Washington Post is now reporting, that government watchdogs say something like just 6%, less than 10% of federal workers work full-time at their desk jobs in their offices. About 1 out of 3 work from home or are fully remote. You know, they've got big government buildings in D.C., and something like less than 10% of the office space is being used when taxpayers spend like $7 billion on that every year.
Yeah, first of all, I'd say the El Salvador President Bukele, he's exactly right. That's what's driving part of our inflation, is the fact that we spend money, we don't have we have fiat currency, and we're just printing money. We're not paying a full amount. We have a structural deficit of trillions of dollars every year, which fuels our inflation, devalues our currency as well, and puts us in jeopardy. And the other issue is, what is the federal bureaucracy doing for us? We've had multiple hearings trying to get people to go back to work. Even the Mayor Bowser of D.C. says she wants people to come back to the offices. We have millions of square footage of office space that sits vacant, and that's before COVID. So the government is so massive, so big. My colleagues, we need to actually get in and start cutting in some of these agencies. But until we do that, Liz, I got to tell you, it's a scary thing. Scary thing.
Congressman Biggs, great to have you on the show. We appreciate you so much.